Do you want to increase sales in your e-commerce store? Frequently bought together bundles can help. In this video, we will show you how to create a frequently bought together bundle in WordPress. We will use WooCommerce and UpsellWP plugins for this. So, what is frequently bought together bundle and how does it work? Well, frequently bought together bundles recommend products that are often bought together. This helps customers discover combinational related products and increase the average order value. It's a proven way to increase sales in e-commerce stores. Major e-commerce giants like Amazon also use this strategy to boost sales. You can use frequently bought together bundles in any type of online store, including apparel, electronics, beauty and wellness, grocery, and more. With the UpsellWP plugin, you can easily create frequently bought together bundles. You can choose the target products, you can select the product suggestion methods, choose from multiple templates and customize templates, etc. It has smart auto suggestions for frequently bought together products, option to apply discounts on bundle purchases, fully customizable display settings, and seamless integration with WooCommerce. You can get the UpsellWP plugin from the link in this video's description. Now, let's learn how to add the frequently bought together feature in a WordPress WooCommerce store using UpsellWP. Here we have a WordPress website and this is a WooCommerce website. So let's take a look at the site first. The product section, we have some products in our store. If we click on the product, we can see the single product page over here. We have the short description and the related product section. Now we want to add the frequently bought together feature in our site. For that, we are first going to go to our WordPress admin dashboard and you can see we have UpsellWP already installed. If you guys want to get UpsellWP, you can check our video description for a link. Now here we first can see the dashboard. To add the frequently bought together feature, we are going to click on this campaigns tab. From here, you can either click on create new campaign button over here or over here. Now this will show you all the campaigns available from UpsellWP. We can see the checkout upsells, cart upsells, frequently bought together, product add-ons, cart add-ons, and much more. Now we want to create the frequently bought together campaign. So we're going to click on the create campaign button over here. And this will lead us to this section where we can customize the campaign. First, we are going to pick a name for our campaign. I'm going to simply write FBT, which stands for frequently bought together. You can add any relevant names for your campaign over here. The next one is the filters to apply. You can either choose match all or match any. Now the thing that you want to match these filters over here, we already can see all products added by default. We can remove this filter just by clicking over here, or we can remove all filters just by clicking over here. So we just simply want to remove this filter, and you can see there's no filter added here, and it says at least one filter is required. Of course, because you want to apply the frequently bought together to some products. In that case, we are going to click on this button. This will pop up a sidebar. If we click on this drop down, we can choose from all the products over here, all products, specific products, product categories, product tags, and even product SKUs. Now we are going to choose the all products and click on save. If you want, you can also add multiple filters from here. So if I click a specific product, we can choose from the list what product we want, and then we can click on save. So we can add specific products in our filters. So after we add our filter, we are going to scroll down and here we can see the product section. Here we can choose the product suggestion method for our campaign. There are a lot of options over here. Let's go through them one by one. The first option is the use related products. Now what this means is that it will find the related products and then view those as frequently bought. Now to identify the frequently bought together products, it's going to use the WooCommerce related products as reference. That means WooCommerce decides the relationship between the products based on the tags and categories. The next one is the use cross-sell products. Now, WooCommerce has a tab called linked products when you are creating products. From there, you can choose the cross-sell products. So if you use this, what's going to happen is the cross-sell products that you have added during the product creation through WooCommerce it's going to use that as the frequently bought together products. The next one is use upsell products. Now this is similar to the cross sales, but instead of the cross sale, it's going to use the upsell products that you have added within the linked products section during product creation. And the next one is the custom products. Now with this, you can actually choose the frequently bought together products through the upsell products. Now this will use the upsell products section during the product creation. Now, of course, you can see there's a similarity over here. There's the upsell products over here and upsell products over here as well. The difference is that this one is found through the default WordPress linked product section, but this one is added by UpsellWP. We are going to choose this option so you can understand how this works better. The next section is the specific products. This will use the following set of products as frequently bought together products. So here you can add in your products. The next one is the use recommendation engine. From here, you can choose a recommendation engine. This will use the following set of products prepared by engine as frequently bought together products. So you can choose an engine from here. And we are going to choose this option, which is the custom products. And I'm going to show you how this works later on. And I'm going to show you how we can add the frequently bought together products. Then you can also bundle products if you want. But it's also a note, you can see if the customer removes the main product from the cart, upsell products are also removed. So you can sync quantity with main product quantity. You can also allow customers to change quantity if you want to bundle products, but we're going to deselect this. The next option is the discount. Now, if you want to add some discount with the frequently bought together products, you can add a discount from here. We can choose three options. The first option is, of course, no products. But if you want to add discount, you can add only upsell products. So only the upsell product will have a discount. But if you want, you can also add all products. So the discount will be applied to the main product plus the upsell products. So we're going to choose this. And then you can choose a percentage discount or you can choose a fixed discount. So we're going to choose the percentage discount and we're going to add 10% over here. Now you can add your own value, but we are just adding 10% just for this demonstration. Now we're going to scroll down and here is the template section. You can also choose the template or the style through which your frequently bought together section will be displayed. Now, if we click over here, it's going to give us a preview of how this looks like. So currently it looks like this. You're going to have a title over here. We are going to see the products over here. There's also a checkbox and then we can add all three to the cart. We can also view it for the mobile devices and desktop devices. Now, if we want to change the template, we can click on this button. And you can see there are several templates to choose from. Here is another template. Here is another template. Here's another one. And so on. There are 7 templates in total. You can choose any one you wish. So we are going to choose the first one, the default one, just to keep things simple. Now you might be okay with the template, but what if you want to make some little changes? You can do that as well. We can simply click on the edit content style over here and it will allow us to customize this template. From here we can choose the title. So the title currently is frequently bought together. You can see this is mentioned over here. The next one is the CTA text. We can add it from here. And this particular text over here, items_text, is the number of products that has been selected. So if 2 products are selected, it will say add all 2 products to cart. So you can choose what you want to display in the CTA text. Next, in the design section, you can see there are a lot of options such as the borders. So you can choose a border. Currently there is no border, but if you want, you can add a border. You can see it's over here. You can also choose the style of the border. There's the double, there's dotted, and there's the dashed. And you can also choose a color for your border. So we are going to select none because I think this is looking better. You can also add a background color. So currently there's no background color to here, but you can add a background color if you want. And then you can also add padding from here. You can see you can add padding. So we're going to reset it. Then you can choose title styles. From here, we can choose font size. So by default, this is the font size. You can choose 14 pixels and 24 pixels. You can choose the style you want from here. You can also choose the font color from here. Okay, we can also customize the image size. So currently 200 pixel is selected. We can increase it. You can customize the size. Okay, and finally the CTA styles, the call to action button, which is over here. You can also customize this style as well. The font size is very small. We can increase it if we want. I think this is looking a lot better. So we're going to reset, but choose this style because it's looking a lot better. And we can also see for mobile devices as well. You can customize for both screen sizes. And in the Advanced tab, you can also customize the checkboxes. So currently you can see there's a checkbox over here, checked by default. So if this option is selected, all these items will be checked by default. We can choose the unchecked by default. In this case, customers have to select or put a check mark over here in order to add these products. You can also choose the uncheckable. In this case, customers won't be able to uncheck this. And you can also make this hidden if you want. But we are going to choose the unchecked by default, so the customers can choose whatever product they want to add. We can also show the save badge. So if we want, we can click on the only on products. You can see it shows the badge over here, and what badge you want to show, it says over here. So currently the price is selected. We can choose something else. So we can choose this one. I've written hot over here, but I think the price was looking a lot better. So let's add the price back here. Okay. So in this way, you can choose only product, only on the totals section, or on both products and total section. I'm going to choose both. And finally, I'm going to click on save and close. All right. So here we have completed this step. And finally, there's another section over here where you want to display this frequently bought together. Currently, it says after product summary. You can choose top of the product page. You can choose bottom of the product page. You can choose after product summary, before product tabs, and you can also use shortcode. But I like the default selection over here. Now let's scroll up, and here are some optional settings. In the optional settings, we can see there are a few options over here. The first option is the priority. Now, it also says this is optional. Now, what does this mean? Of course, with UpsellWP, there are multiple campaigns. If you have multiple campaigns in order, what's the priority of your current campaign? You can select it from here. You can also choose a start date for this campaign, this frequently bought together, and you can also choose an end date if you want. And in the CTA redirect URL, you can choose the cart page, checkout page, or a custom URL. I'm going to choose the checkout page. And after we are done, we are going to click on save and close. All right. Now you can see that our campaign has been created. We can view the statistics over here, the views, revenue, the creation date, priority, and we can also see the status. You can either make it active or inactive. And you can, of course, edit it again if you want. Now, with that created, we are still not done. We have to add our frequently bought together feature to our products. So we're going to go to the product section and click on all products. And over here in the coffee table, we want to add some FBT to this product. So we're going to scroll down, and here we can see the upsell products. So we're going to click on this tab, and here we can see the frequently bought together input bar is here. We're going to add some products. Let's choose the tallest chair and the daily chair. All right. So we have added 2 products. Now let's click on update. All right. Now let's go visit our site, and let's go to the product section. And this is the table where we added our FBT. If we click over here and scroll down, we can see the frequently bought together has been added, and these checkboxes are deselected by default. If we want, we can add all of these. And you can see the discount has also been added, and it's also showing that how much money the customer is saving. Now, after we click on this CTA, it's going to lead us to the checkout page. You can see how easy that was. Now, this also is another issue if you have a lot of products in your store. What will happen is you'll have to go through each of these products and add the frequently bought together products to each one of these products. If you want, you can choose another option. So let's go back to our WordPress admin dashboard. And from here, we're going to choose the campaigns, and we're going to edit this campaign. And instead of custom products, we're going to use related products. Okay, so we're going to let WooCommerce decide the relation between the products and add the frequently bought together products. So we're going to click on save and close. And now we're going to get back to our site. We're going to click on products. And now let's choose this product. And you can see that frequently bought together has been added, but this time different products are selected. Okay, let's take a look at the other products. Let's choose this chair now. And if we scroll down, we can see all the chairs have been added. Now this is happening because all of these products have the same category. Now that was the related products. Now, if you want to use this, what you have to keep in mind is that WooCommerce will use the tags or categories to connect the frequently bought together products. In that case, you have to consider what tags and categories you are using for your products. Okay. So you can see that this is an amazing plugin, and if you guys want to get UpsellWP Pro at a discount, you can use one of our unique coupon codes to get a special discount. For more information, you can check our video description and get UpsellWP at a discount today. So this brings us to the end of this video. We hope this was helpful for you guys. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more helpful videos on WordPress. Thank you for watching. See you next time.